2012 Chrysler 200, 2.4 liter. You're gonna need a tensioner tool to get the belt off, because there's no space in here for a wrench. So that's the tensioner right there. Took the belt off. You're gonna have to drop the AC compressor. There's 3 bolts holding it in. They're pretty easy to see. And you're gonna have to take off a tensioner pulley or a idler pulley. Up there, right here, there's an idler pulley that goes right there. Take that off. I believe that's a 13. And then there's a bolt right here for the lower alternator. And then there's one more up top. One more up top, right there. Right here, right there, my finger is. And you're gonna want to undo your power and your computer plug, which is right here. Slide that red latch back. It's a pain, but it's really hard to do. And once you get the alternator out, it should drop down to the ground. There should be a rock shield here, but you will have to take that off. Alright, so that's the tensioner wrench right here. You don't need to take the whole belt off, you just need to get the lower pulleys off of the belt. So there's a lower bolt of the tensioner was, or the idle pulley. And these 3 bolts like this holding the AC pump in. It'll just hang here because of the tubes and everything. But the alternator has to come out through here. It won't go through the top. Okay, so here on the lower alternator bolt, there's this little clip here, and it sits right here, and that's what locks in the bolt. So this is like a stopper, and it's gonna fall out once you get the bolt out, so you don't want to lose this. This is how it goes on. It just kicks up against the alternator like that when you tighten it, and it kind of just, that's how it works. I don't know, it's kind of cheap and weird, but you don't want to lose that. So I'll take the lower bolt out first, let it hang on the top bolt so it can go up top, and then it'd be easier to drop it down than having it fall on your face. But yeah, there's the ground wire, or the power wire right there, and the plug. Right, old bitch, new bitch. I'm gonna make sure you have the same alternator. Same plugs, same bolt. You always want to use the new bolt. You can't put the second one back on there to double up, but should be fine. Came right out, dropped down to the ground. Got the new alternator in. Power steering, or the AC pump, is kind of difficult to get in. You really got to get that top bolt, which is right there. You gotta get that one in first, and then the lower one, and then there's the one here on the side. I was down in my back for a while, but it's in there. All I gotta do now is put the idler pulley back in, and put the belt back on, and plug the alternator back in right here. Reconnect the battery. Belt's back on. Idler pulley's back on. Alternator's bolted in. AC pump's bolted in. Everything's torqued down. Alternator's plugged back into the computer. The power wire's plugged in. Ground is back on. Now I just need a key. We'll see what the voltmeter says. .32. Yep. Had a bad alternator, y'all. Fucking driveway mechanic. Dirty as fuck. 14.2. That's good. 12 volts. Boom.